Hi students, Prof. Nate here. This is tip number 2 for preparing your analytical report, and this is going to show you how to generate graphics like charts and Hi students, this is Prof. Nate here. This is tip number 2 on formatting your analytical report, and this video is going to show you how to create graphics like bar charts in your analytical report for your analysis by criteria section of your report. So I already showed you a sample report before. You can get that from the home page of the course. You'll go to Major Projects. You'll go to Analytical Report Resource page, and you'll click on the sample. And once in that sample, you'll be able to see what the criteria analysis section looks like. And it has a specific format, which is an introductory paragraph explaining what criteria, what data you're going to look at to determine which selection wins that criteria point. So an introductory paragraph explaining the criteria and how that selection is going to win that criteria point, which one's going to win and how. Then the graphic itself, the sourcing of that information, and then a recap of why that selection won. In this case, the student is evaluating schools and they're looking at cost. So how do we put in these graphs to do our analysis by criteria? Let's go there. So I am now in just a blank working document, and let's assume I'm a student and I'm writing up this report. I've been got my prefatory section, and now I'm doing analysis by criteria. So I'm going to go to create a bar chart. Let's assume I've jotted down the information. I've got it, you've got it written down on a piece of paper or stored somewhere on your computer, and you're ready to make that graphic. So I'm going to go to Insert right here, and I'm going to select Chart. And then I'm going to select Column. Column is a vertical bar chart, which is what we want. And even though it doesn't have any data, it goes ahead and it makes a graphic for me with no data in it. So it's just a pretend graphic. So now I've got this graphic in my Word doc, in my Google Doc, but I don't have any data in there. So I need to put the data in, and it'll adjust this information here. So I need to go to the spreadsheet, the Google Sheet, where I can input this information. So Google Docs links directly with Google Sheets, which is a spreadsheet function to input your actual data. So to do that, I want to go to Linked Chart Options, which I'm hovering over now. It's this little link icon here within the graphic. I click on that. I'm going to go to Open Source. I'm going to go to Open Source. And here it's got some prefab information in here. So it's got the graphic down here, and it's got the information input up here. So I want, let's say I'm evaluating schools on cost. I'm going to retype this SDSU, Cal State San Marcos, and USD. And I'm going to delete this row. Click over it, right click, delete that row. And I don't need this column. And I'm going to say SDSU cost $30,000 a year. I'm just making up numbers here. I'm going to say Cal State San Marcos costs $22,000 a year. I'm going to say USD costs $50,000 a year. Boom. And now you can see it's creating my graphic right here. So now I've got that information here, and if I go back to my document here and I click Update, it will update that chart. And that's how simple it is to create a column bar chart there. Now if you want, you can go back in here and you can update things like the colors and other things in the chart. So you have other options that you can do here. You can set up data points, etc. It would be nice if you had different colors for each of the choices that you have. In this case, it's schools, but it might be which car to buy, and have them separated by different colors. And if you go into the chart area and editing chart, it'll show you how to do that. Okay, edit, format, that in here. Okay, enjoy. It's that simple. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so to edit the chart, if I want to go in and change colors, I'm going to click on inside the actual chart itself. So here I am in Google Sheets, and I just click anywhere inside the box. You'll see these 3 vertical stack buttons show up. Click on that, and you'll see Edit Chart right here. Click on Edit Chart, and that'll give you the ability to go in and change colors, set up data points, and all kinds of cool stuff. You can customize the series and the colors and all that good stuff. So play around a little bit in here to do all of that. Okay, how do we change the colors? Let's say I want to make USD a different color. I'm going to click on the chart. I'm going to hover over this bar. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to right-click it. And it's going to ask me, you want to select Format Data Point, because I'm saying I want USD only, that data point. So click on the vertical bar, USD, and then right-click on it, and then select Format Data Point right here, and select a different color. Boom, it's that easy. Maybe I also want to add data labels. So I'm going to click Data Labels right here, and now it'll put the numbers, the exact numbers on the top of each one. So I'll keep Cal State San Marcos blue, and I'm going to change SDSU to a different color. So you're going to get right on this inside the vertical bar, and then right-click it with your mouse, and you want to select Format Data Point right here. And I'm going to go with orange, just for fun. Now you can see each school is kind of different. Now if I go back to the Google Doc where all this resides, you see it didn't make those changes, but all I have to do is click Update right here, and it makes those changes. So now you've got the chart updated specifically within your Google Doc. It's that easy to do charts and graphs in Google Docs. Thanks.